What you are about to hear will either elevate you to your rightful place among the solution seekers who shape this world, or it will leave you chained forever among the problem dwellers who complain about circumstances they refuse to change. The choice is yours, and that choice will determine whether you join the ranks of those who build empires or remain among those who build excuses. There exists in this world a great division, not between rich and poor, not between educated and uneducated, but between those who focus their mental energy on problems and those who direct their mental power toward solutions. This division determines everything: your income, your relationships, your health, your happiness, your very destiny itself. You must understand this truth. You must embrace this truth. You must become this truth. The problem-focused mind sees obstacles everywhere. It sees reasons why things cannot be done. It sees evidence of limitation and impossibility. The solution-focused mind sees opportunities everywhere. It sees ways to overcome every challenge. It sees evidence of possibility and potential. One mind creates poverty and misery. The other creates wealth and fulfillment. You must choose which mind you will develop, which mind you will strengthen, which mind you will become. Say this aloud right now. Say it with conviction. Say it with power. I am a solution seeker. I focus my mind on solutions. I create solutions wherever I go. The weak man asks why problems exist. The strong man asks how problems can be solved. The weak man complains about what is wrong. The strong man creates what is right. The weak man sees problems as proof that success is impossible. The strong man sees problems as proof that solutions are needed and valuable. Which man will you choose to be? Which mind will you choose to develop? Which identity will you choose to embrace? Your answer to this question determines everything about your future, everything about your potential, everything about your power to create the life you desire. In every moment of every day, you stand at this crossroads between problem focus and solution focus, between limitation thinking and possibility thinking, between failure programming and success programming. Most people make this choice unconsciously, allowing their minds to drift toward whatever captures their attention, permitting circumstances to determine their mental direction, surrendering their mental power to external forces beyond their control. But you are not most people. You are not average. You are not willing to accept mediocrity when greatness is available to you through the simple act of choosing solution-focused thinking over problem-focused thinking. The masses look at their bank account and focus on what they lack. You must look at your bank account and focus on what you can create. The masses look at their business and focus on what is not working. You must look at your business and focus on what can be improved. The masses look at their relationships and focus on what is wrong. You must look at your relationships and focus on what can be strengthened. The masses look at their health and focus on what is broken. You must look at your health and focus on what can be healed. This is the fundamental difference between those who create wealth and those who create excuses, between those who build success and those who build complaints, between those who rise to greatness and those who remain trapped in mediocrity. The human mind, left to its natural tendencies, gravitates toward problems like iron filings to a magnet. This is not weakness. This is not failure. This is the mind's attempt to protect you from danger and difficulty. But what serves as protection in primitive circumstances becomes a prison in civilized society. Your mind was designed to scan for threats, to identify dangers, to focus on what could go wrong. This mechanism kept your ancestors alive in hostile environments where overlooking a single threat could mean death. But you no longer live in caves. You no longer hunt for survival. You no longer face daily threats to your physical existence. Yet your mind continues to operate as if every challenge is a mortal danger, as if every problem is proof of imminent disaster. You must reprogram this ancient mechanism. You must redirect this powerful force. You must transform this survival instinct into a success strategy. The same mental power that scans for problems can be trained to scan for solutions. The same mental energy that identifies threats can be channeled to identify opportunities. The same mental focus that magnifies dangers can be redirected to magnify possibilities. But this transformation requires conscious effort, deliberate practice, unwavering commitment to a new way of thinking. You must become the master of your mind, not its slave. You must direct your thoughts, not be directed by them. You must choose your focus, not allow circumstances to choose it for you. Say this aloud with absolute conviction. I am the master of my mind. I choose my thoughts. I direct my focus toward solutions. Every moment of every day, your mind is choosing what to focus upon. Every thought you think is either moving you toward solutions or toward problems, toward possibilities or toward limitations, toward success or toward failure. There is no neutral ground in the territory of thought. You are either building solution-seeking mental habits or problem-dwelling mental habits. You are either strengthening your ability to find answers or weakening it by focusing on questions that have no productive purpose. The choice is always yours. The power is always yours. The responsibility is always yours. When you wake in the morning, your mind immediately begins scanning your environment, your circumstances, your challenges. If you allow this scanning to focus on what is wrong, what is lacking, what is difficult, you program your entire day for problem-focused thinking. If you deliberately direct this scanning toward what can be improved, what can be created, what can be solved, you program your entire day for solution-focused thinking. This is not positive thinking. This is not wishful fantasy. This is the practical application of mental direction. Your mind is like a searchlight that illuminates whatever you point it toward. Point it toward problems, and problems become brightly lit, clearly visible, seemingly everywhere. Point it toward solutions, and solutions become brightly lit, clearly visible, seemingly everywhere. The searchlight itself is neutral. It simply illuminates whatever you direct it toward. Your choice of direction determines what you see, what you focus on, what you create in your experience. Throughout history, every great business titan, every industrial pioneer, every wealth creator has possessed one common characteristic that separated them from the masses who remained in mediocrity. They focused their mental energy on solutions, not problems. John D. Rockefeller faced the chaotic oil industry of the 19th century, where waste and inefficiency created enormous problems for everyone involved. While others complained about the problems, Rockefeller focused on solutions. He saw the problem of waste and created the solution of refining efficiency. He saw the problem of chaotic competition and created the solution of systematic organization. He saw the problem of inconsistent quality and created the solution of standardized processes. Every problem he encountered became a solution he created, and every solution he created became wealth he accumulated. His mind was trained to automatically ask not, why do these problems exist? But how can these problems be solved profitably? Not who is to blame for this inefficiency, but what system can eliminate this inefficiency? Not why is this industry so chaotic, but how can order be brought to this chaos? This automatic mental redirection from problem identification to solution creation became the foundation of the greatest fortune of his era. Henry Ford faced the problem of expensive automobiles that only the wealthy could afford. While others accepted this as the natural order of things, Ford focused on the solution of mass production. He saw the problem and immediately began thinking